Welcome to Crypto Night. My name is Fair. In this video, I am going to show you how to use volatility and momentum to make profitable trades on the Binance exchange. Before I start, you should know that the content of this video is not financial advice, as I am not a financial advisor. Always do your own research on various strategies before implementing them in your trades. With that said, now let's jump right into this video. Right now, I am on the Binance Futures Trading Platform, and this is the Bitcoin USDT price chart. Currently, I am on the 15-minute time frame. If you look at the chart, you would see that there is original, trading view, and depth. What we are going to use in this video is trading view. So you can go ahead and click on this. This right here is the Bitcoin USDT chart on trading view. What I will do right now is to enlarge this chart. You click on this. Now you can see the price chart clearly. The first thing I would have to do is to remove these moving averages, as this is not what I am going to use in this video. So I will click on this and remove these three moving averages. The first indicator we are going to use with this strategy is the Bollinger Band. Most of you already have an idea on how to use the Bollinger Band, but for those who are new to trading, let me show you a brief description. This right here is the Bollinger Band. There are three major lines of the Bollinger Band. The first line right here is the upper band. Now the black line in the middle is called the moving average. You can also set this moving average to your preferred length. And the last line right here is the lower band. So this is the basic description of the Bollinger Band. Now once you've understood this, let's go back to the price chart and I will show you exactly how to use this Bollinger Band. To access this indicator, you would have to go to the indicator section right here. You click on this and search for Bollinger. You can easily type Boll, and the first result right here is what we are going to use in this video. You click on this. This right here, as you can see, is the Bollinger Band. Now let me make these lines a little bit bold so you can see this clearly. I would go to the settings right here and I would have to change the style. I would click on OK. Now you can see the Bollinger Band clearly in the price chart. You can see the first line right here, which is the upper band, the middle line, which is the moving average, and the lower line, which is the lower band. If you click on this and go to the inputs, you would see that this is a 20 length moving average. Right here, you can adjust the length of the moving average you want to use, but in this video, I am going to leave this length just the way it is at 20. So this is what we are going to use in this video. I will click on OK. The basic explanation of how to use the Bollinger Band is when the price is between the moving average, this red line, and the upper band, that means the price is said to be in an uptrend. You can see clearly that the price went from this lower band and started to close candles between the moving average and the upper band. As you can see, the price continues to go higher in the price chart. So this is an example of an uptrend. Let me show you another example in the price chart. This right here, as you can see, is another example of an uptrend. The price went from the lower band and started closing candles between the moving average and the upper band. At this particular point is the start of an uptrend, and the price will continue to go higher in the nearest future. Now let me show you an example of a downtrend using the Bollinger Band. This right here is an example of a downtrend using the Bollinger Band. You would see that the price went from the upper band and started closing candles between the lower band and the moving average. You can see that the price continues to go lower in the nearest future. So this is a good example of a downtrend. There are two more things you need to know when using the Bollinger Band, which are expansion and contraction. Now let me show you exactly what I am talking about. When using the Bollinger Band, you would notice when price is contracting and when price is expanding. For example, you can see right here that the price was contracting at this particular level. So after this contraction phase, there was an expansion phase where the Bollinger Band increased in size. Let me show you another example. This right here, you can see that the Bollinger Band was squeezing at this particular region, and soon after there was an increase in the Bollinger Band. As you can see right here, this is a massive increase in the Bollinger Band to the downward direction. What this means is that there is an increase in price volatility. Like I said, this is a volatility based indicator. So when the bands expand, that means there is an increase in price volatility. And when the price contracts, that means there is a decrease in price volatility. A trader makes profit when there is increase in volatility. A volatile market is a trader's paradise. So this is what you are looking for in the price chart. Now let me show you another example of price contraction and expansion using the Bollinger Band. Right here is another example. You can see that the price was contracting. Now this shows that there is a decrease in price volatility, and soon after there was an increase in price volatility. This is another good example of price contraction and expansion. Once you've understood all these, now let's bring out the second indicator. This indicator we are going to bring out is a momentum based indicator, and this would show us when there is increased momentum in the price chart. To do this, I would have to go to the indicator section right here and search for Stochastic RSI. This right here, Stochastic RSI, is what we are going to use in this video. Down below, right here, is the indicator. Now, the first thing I would have to do is to make these lines bold enough for you to see. I would go over to the settings, to the style, right here. Now you can see the lines clearly. The basic way to use the Stochastic RSI is that there are two lines right here. You can see the blue color and the red color. When this blue color goes to the upward direction at a point 100, this means that the price of the asset you are looking at is going to be overbought. That means there is an imminent correction. And also when the stochastic goes to the downside, right here, all the way to the 0 point, that means the price of the asset you are looking at is oversold. So when the stochastic is at the 0 point down below, that means the price is overextended to the downside. So this is the basic explanation of this Stochastic RSI. You can also see that the blue line can cross above the red line, and the Stochastic RSI goes to the upward direction. This move right here shows an increase in price momentum to the upward direction. And when the blue line crosses below the red line, the stochastic goes to the downward direction. This right here is an increase in price momentum to the downward direction. So these are basic information you need to know when using the Stochastic RSI. Once you've understood this explanation, now let's bring out the price chart, where I show you an easy strategy. Right here is an example of an uptrend using this Bollinger Band. You can see that the price is trading between the upper band and the moving average. Now let me show you exactly how I enter a trade using the Bollinger Band and the Stochastic RSI. Once you've confirmed the uptrend on the Bollinger Band, the next step is to wait for a Stochastic RSI cross to the upward direction. You can see right here on the Stochastic that the blue line crossed above the red line, which signaled an increase in price momentum to the upward direction. In the price chart, at this exact level was when the Stochastic crossed to the upward direction. And soon after, you can see that there was a price increase. If you had entered a trade based on these simple confirmations, you would have made profit to the upward direction. Now this move gave about a 2.62% of price increase. If I had taken this trade with a little bit of leverage, I would have made a good amount of profit. Now let me show you another example using this simple strategy. This right here is an example of a downtrend using the Bollinger Band and the Stochastic RSI. You can see right here that the price went from the upper band and started closing candles between the lower band and the moving average. And when this happened, this confirmed a downtrend. The Bollinger Band went from a contraction to an expansion, which signaled increase in price volatility. If I was to enter a trade right here, I would enter at around this level, because right here there are two confirmations which I needed to enter this trade. The Bollinger Band shows a downtrend, and also on the Stochastic RSI, the blue line crossed below the red line, which shows an increase in price momentum to the downward direction. You can see that the price continued to go in the downward direction. The first move is about a 5% drop to the downside. This is a good amount of price gain if I was to enter this trade. I truly hope you understood exactly what I am saying in this video. And if you have questions, you can drop them in the comment section. I will try get back to you as soon as I can. If you enjoyed this content so far, you should please give this video a thumbs up and try subscribe to the channel. This is going to be it for this video, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.